Simplifying algebraic expression in exponents. Sometime we have given some questions which are in the exponential form and we have to solve it algebraically and we have to simplify it as well. So let's see some examples of it. We have a question here. It says that x is to the power 2n plus 1 times x to the power 3n minus 1 over x to the power 2n minus 5. Whereas we have given something as well with it, which is x is actually equals to -3 and n is equal to 2. So first of all, what we have to do here, we have to apply our exponential rules here. We have to simplify it that way, and then we're going to apply our these two values, which is x is equal to -3 and n is equal to 2. So I'm going to solve it here. So I'm solving it just for the exponential thing. You can see I have x to the power 2n plus 1 times x to the power 3n minus 1 divides x to the power 2n minus 5. So I'm going to apply my multiplication and division rule of exponential. So what we learned in the multiplication and division rule, whenever two exponents whose bases are same and if they are multiplying, we have to add up their powers. So I'm going to add up their powers because you can see here and here both have x, they are same, so I'm going to add up their power. So I just simply do it, and I'm going to write here my denominator as it is. I will simplify it in the next step. Can I write like this? X to the power 2n plus 5n will make it 2n plus 3n will make it 5n, and this one will cancel out with this one, so I'm left with only x to the power 5n. It's dividing with x to the power 2n minus 5. Because these two are the same variables x, and I can divide them. So by dividing an exponential, we have learned that by dividing it means their power are going to subtract. So in the next step I'm doing the subtraction thing. X to the power 5n minus 2n minus 5. Don't forget that to apply the bracket, because if you don't apply the bracket, kids used to do the minus mistake here. So if I'm opening the bracket now, it will become 5n minus 2n. This negative will multiply with this negative, so negative negative will make it positive 5. This is the common mistake which most of the students do. Now this x to the power 5n minus 2n will make it x to the power 3n plus 5. This is actually my exponential answer here. This is my answer, but as in the question it is given that x is equal to -3 and n is equal to 2. So I'm going to apply these two values. I have to substitute here. So instead of x, I'm placing -3, and instead of n, I'm putting positive 2. So it will be like this: -3 to the power 3 times 2 plus 5. So what is 3 times 2? It's positive 6 plus 5. And if I further solve it, -3 to the power 11. And if I do it in the calculator, because it's kind of a bigger number, if I do it on the calculator, it's -3 times, -3 times, -3 times, you will go until 11th power. So your answer would be -177,147. That will be my answer. This is the first form. We have a lot of examples of simplifying algebraic expressions. Let's see another one. I'm raising this one. We have a question. It says that 2 to the power 3x is equals 2 to the power 2x plus 4. It's a kind of a little bit different from the previous one. We haven't given any of the value of x or any other variable here. We simply have to solve it. Now, how to solve this question? There is no multiplication between them, no division between them. There's an equality sign here. So by equality sign here, it means I'm just stuck here somehow. I can't add or subtract the powers because there's equality sign here. So what I'm gonna do, because I can see both the bases are same, this 2 and this 2, these have the bases, they both are same. So whenever I have a situation like this, whenever I have an equality sign here and the both of the bases on the right as well as on the left side are same, you can see here in this case it's 2, so I can cancel out the bases or I can ignore the bases. So here, instead of writing the base, I'm going to simply write their powers and the equality sign will remain between them. Or you can say, in other words, you can also say that you can just cancel out these two. It's not necessary to cancel them, but I'm just wanting to just give you a concept like this. You just have to ignore these two same bases, you have to only write the powers. So 3x equals 2x plus 4 would be my powers. Now I have to simplify it. You know very well that this 2x will move to the other side, and whenever it moves to the other side, its sign will gonna change because it's here positive, so it will become negative now. So 3x minus 2x will become positive x equals 4. So this is my answer. Let's see another example of this one. We have 4 to the power x minus 1 equals 2 to the power x minus 1. Now in this case, my base is not same. There's an equality sign, but still my bases are not same. How to solve it? Can I make my base same? I have a possibility because I know very well that 2 to the power 2 is actually equals to 4. So I can simply replace it. So instead of writing 4, I'm going to write 2 to the power 2 and its power will remain there, x minus 1. Now, if I open the sorry, if I open the bracket or I can apply the power rule, it will be 2x minus 2 equals 2 to the power x minus 1. Now my bases are same. I can simply ignore my bases and only put the powers, which is 2x minus 2 equals x minus 1. Comparing the like terms, so it will be 2x minus x equal negative 1 plus 2. So 2x minus x will be x and negative 1 plus 2 will give me 1 only. So this is how we simply solve our algebraic equations or simplifying algebraic expressions which are given in the exponential form.